pins. One little touch and the hair comes undone. Troublesome. And of course no one mentioned it the whole meeting. What a disaster. Did someone take the mini mirror? The bathroom is packed and I can't even see where the pins are messed up in my hair. Oh, never mind. It was here. Today's been something, hasn't it? I heard there was a pretty brutal meeting earlier, too. The floor manager chewed someone out really bad. Poor fella. In better news, Artemis says they caught the person that was stealing lunches. I guess it was someone on floor 8. She said someone smelled their lunch coming from their desk and then saw them eating it. Pretty ridiculous, right? Hey, what happened to your hair? Everything okay? Oh, your shirt. It ripped right at the seam, so it won't be too hard to fix, but that's beside the point. You're usually dressed in top shape. Today an off day for you too? Oh no. You were the one the floor manager chewed out? What could have possibly caused them to do that? Right. It was over a presentation gone sour. But you aren't one to mess up presentations. If anything, you're really good at them. What could have gone wrong? You tripped on the building steps? I mean, worse things could definitely happen. At worst, you probably felt a bit embarrassed. Though that definitely explains your jacket and hair. Must have been quite the fall. Did it really shake you up before you presented? I guess nerves can get the best out of anyone at any time. I wouldn't be so hard on yourself over it, though. Your briefcase wasn't left unscathed. What do you mean? What happened? Oh, I see. So it kind of popped open when you fell? I assume that means your documents went flying and... oh. All the papers flew everywhere. What a mess. Not the papers. I'm sure those were cleaned up by now, but the whole situation. It wouldn't have happened if those stairs were fixed, though. They were due to be redone this season, but it's already getting close to fall, and I doubt they'll want to work in the cold. I'm so sorry that happened, though. What a way to sour the day. And try not to let it eat you whole. You're not the first person to mess up a project, and you certainly won't be the last. Brian was supposed to present something next week, and if you remember the last time he did that, you remember what a train wreck that was. I mean, hell, I've messed up more presentations than I can count. I'm better suited behind the screen, not in front of a boardroom. Look, I'm sure being reprimanded like that felt horrible. You definitely didn't deserve that. If anything, the floor manager has been in a hot one recently. I think his wife has finally left him or something. Regardless, the best thing you can do is dust yourself off and get back on your feet. The dust in this situation actually does mean physical dust. Those crumbly stone stairs left a bunch of dust all over your nice jacket. Such a shame. This jacket is really nice. It actually inspired me to go looking for one myself. Mm-hmm. I'm wearing it now. Do you like it? It's nothing special. I just stopped by the shopping district a few weeks ago and finally decided to wear it. The weather was just right, you know? I found another tear right here. Those stones have taken too many outfits hostage. I know for a fact you're not the only one who's had garments ripped or torn by mistake. I can sort those out here in a second. No, I won't be needing a sewing kit. One of the perks of being a spider is being my own sewing kit, I guess. You've been my desk neighbor for how many years? And you never once noticed me repairing people's sweaters? You're not a very observant desk neighbor. I didn't realize you were so diligently looking at your screen for your whole shift. To think this whole time, I thought I was the top performer of the floor. But yes, I can fix this. My threads are incredibly strong, enough to hold my weight and swing around if I needed. So a jacket like this is pretty easy. Let me just look to see where they all ripped. If they rip on a seam, that'll be an easy fix. If not, I'll have to be a bit more diligent to make sure the tear isn't too obvious. Here. Okay, there's definitely one right here. One that we saw first. Okay, just some scuffs, but nothing a laundry pen won't help get out. And... okay. There's definitely another one right here as well. Okay. Okay. It looks like there's just the two. So I'll get started on the easy one first. Since this one's on the seam, I'll just start with this one. Here, go ahead and turn a little bit. Alright, let me just... here we go. Do you prefer if I don't drink while I sew? That's fair. The last thing you'd want is to fix the tear, then stain it right away. Not that I would or anything, but today has been weird, so I won't rule out the possibility. And there we are. There we go. Now, there was another one on this side. Oh, here. So, this one is not on a seam, so I'll have to use a large zigzag shaped stitch. Then when I finish, I can pull it taut and it won't be too noticeable. It helps that your jacket is a darker color, but usually these stitches aren't too bad regardless. At least, not if they're done well. Here, go ahead and turn for me. There you go. There. Just very carefully. Keep your head right there. Don't want to accidentally poke you if you move or anything, okay? Zigzagging until I get a nice bridge for me to sew shut. And where did I put my scissors? There they are. Perfect. Not too bad. What do you think? Happy I still got it? Hold on. Let me answer this email just really quickly. Of course. Always something, you know. Now, where were we? Your outfit, right. Now it's all settled, how about we fix that hair, huh? It's a bit... well, let's just get it in order. I'm sure you'll feel a lot better after you feel like you've combed your hair today. Oh, I'm afraid it is pretty bad. I'm sure the wind outside didn't help much on top of all the chaos. It's definitely windblown, but I think just about everyone's hair is today. I thought I was being slick by using pins, but as you can see, that was a pretty massive failure. I've never been too good at styling all of this. Usually I would braid it and call it a day, but having such a long braid can get in the way. Speaking of, I'm technically supposed to be working on the Ensrenic project. Do you mind if I do that while I work? I promise I have the arms to do it all. Cool. I'm glad I brought my laptop. One email turns into, "You haven't been at your desk for 10 whole minutes. What's going on? Did you die? Did something happen? Did you get smushed? No." Just helping my desk neighbor and attempting to fix my own hair. But that's enough of that. Let's get this situation all figured out. Seems like the dust from the staircase kind of acted as a texture powder almost. The wind mixed into it all, and now you kind of look like a video game protagonist. It wouldn't look too bad if not for the dust, to be honest. okay, it was just a thought. I don't know what you dress like outside of work. Maybe you're really bold and stylish. Well, I can't say that I am. I prefer mobility, and that usually comes in the form of a dress with appropriate slits for my legs. Yeah, this texture is definitely different. I'll do my best, but as you can see, hair isn't really my specialty. Let's see. Maybe I can try this? Try to separate, do something? I don't even know where to begin, but don't worry, I'll give it my best. I hate to say it, but this kind of does look a bit hopeless. Gosh, this reminds me of Deb's bad hair day. Do you remember that? It's so hard to forget. She made it the whole office's problem. It's kind of insane. I don't even know how she managed to get that color, but she was very vocal about how much she disliked it and how she was immediately going to have it fixed right after the shift. It was a bit ridiculous, and thankfully she did see someone to get the hair color fixed, but I doubt by a hairstylist. Something that bright probably take a lot longer to get fixed. She must have seen an alchemist or something. Who knows? Deb always does the wildest things and then complains about it the next day. She's kind of crazy. But thankfully we don't have to see her anymore. Let's see. This just isn't quite getting us anywhere. Well, okay, it's getting us somewhere. Just not fast. I didn't realize this part would be more difficult than tailoring your coat. What a mess. Maybe I can just... Seems like that won't do much good. What a shame. Maybe if we run your head under a faucet, it could wash away some of the dust? Here. Put that to the side. Come over by the sink. I'm not used to seeing you away from your desk, Nemu. I was wondering when I'd run into you. What are you doing? I can assure this looks much worse than it is. I was just trying to help, really. I just ran out of ideas. You know what? Where's Valerie? Do you know? In her office, like usual. I just had to make a quick delivery to this floor. Perfect. Since you're headed back up, would you mind having them tag along? I'm dealing with something and I can't quite make the trip myself. Things suddenly got really busy. Ironic project? You know it. Valerie was talking about it earlier. You're not the only one having issues, I guess. There's a little comfort in that, I suppose. I didn't even get to fix my hair right. It looks awful. This spreadsheet's timeline just got moved up, and it's throwing a wrench in my afternoon. Thanks for taking care of them, Rocky. If you want, there's a granola parfait in the fridge. It's all yours. Valerie should be able to help. Her hair is always perfect. Make sure to show me later, okay? Sorry I have to head back so soon. I hope you feel better. We should get you to the bathroom. There's a proper mirror in there. Do you know what you look like? Yeah. Let's go.